Controversy on the football field. Several national football teams refusing to stand for the national anthem after comments made by President Donald Trump. The Jacksonville Jaguars at the forefront in London, many players kneeling, others locking arms. New at 10, the president criticizing the NFL, saying the league has to work out its own problems.
Their numbers are way down, and I think this is a big reason why their numbers are way down.
The NFL responding in its own way, choosing to air a commercial dedicated to unity.
Inside these lines, we can bring out the best in each other.
And tonight, fans split on how to feel, some against the Jaguars.
I'm unhappy with both sides doing disgracing our freedom like that.
Others posting to social media with the phrase, "Take the knee." In today's game against the Baltimore Ravens, we saw around 24 players kneeled. These are a few of the pictures from the game. We also saw players on both sides, including Jaguars owner Shad Khan, standing and locking arms together. While the president has condemned kneeling, he did not mind the linked arms as long as people were standing, he said. Shad Khan did issue a statement reading in part, quote, "It was a privilege to stand on the sidelines with the Jacksonville Jaguars today for the playing of the U.S. national anthem at Wembley Stadium. I met with our team captains prior to the game to express my support," end quote. Today, many Jaguars fans watched from here in the U.S. soil and are now voicing their opinions. Channel 4's Destiny McKeiver has been speaking with a few of them. She joins us live from Everbank Field with more. Destiny.
Ethan, several of those players or several of the people we spoke with tonight, they had an opinion on what they feel should have been done at the game today. Some say they feel that the players should not have taken a knee, and of course others in support saying they should have. Symbolic to the claims of racism in the NFL, here's video of Jaguar players kneeling during the national anthem at their game today. The game was played in London against the Baltimore Ravens. Some Jags players stood up, but the entire team locked arms, even the team's owner, Shad Khan. The controversy is stirring over a push from President Trump to team owners to fire players kneeling during the anthem. The first to take a stance was then San Francisco 49ers quarterback Colin Kaepernick, who took a knee during a game a year ago. Today, we visited several bars in town to see how people felt about the social media coin take a knee protest being practiced by our home team.
I feel that if you can't stand for the people that passed before you to give you the opportunity to play the game that you're playing, and you can't stand for those folks, by God, I'm not spending my dollar at your game.
Mike Wallace is just one of several season ticket holder fans we spoke with. He says he's not going back to another Jags game. We also spoke with a man who has a Jags tattoo. He also disagreed with the players kneeling, but some say they support.
Personally, I don't have an issue with it whatsoever. Honestly, I respect the fact that they did that. I feel like the United States of America is a country that was born on protest, and I think the fact that they did that is, showing solidarity with what I, assume to be our country's strong points.
And the one thing a lot of people agreeing on, they are saying that they don't believe politics and sports mix. So, of course, we'll have much more reaction from fans tonight at 11. Reporting live from Everbank Field, I'm Destiny McKeiver, Channel 4, the local station.
And tonight, the National Football League responded in its own way, choosing to re-air its 1-minute Unity ad produced for the Super Bowl earlier this year. It was originally made to, quote, demonstrate the power of football to bring people together. The league aired it tonight during prime time following players' protests during the national anthem. Here's part of that ad for those of you not familiar with it. Take a listen.
Back in the Kansas City locker room where Commissioner Pete Rozelle...
A lot written about this AFL NFL championship.
Inside these lines, we don't have to come from the same place to help each other reach the same destination.
No time to waste. Let's work.
Inside these lines, we may have our differences, but recognize there's more that unites us.
The Jaguars found themselves right in the middle of today's controversy. Some of the team's biggest names spoke on the topic today after their big win. They told reporters their goal was to come together on this issue.
We were kind of made aware of it, and the captains got together and talked about, what we were going to do as a group and, how we were going to be unified. And I think, Doug kind of came in and talked about it before the game, and we just wanted to make sure we took one unified stand. We wanted to be in it together.
I myself, my stepfather is a Purple Heart, so, part of me is torn, and then obviously with the social injustice that's going on right now, in the country. I mean, it's just, you can pull from both sides, and I think, a lot of guys on our team felt that, that way.
Coach Doug Marrone and other players also spoke about that controversy. We'll have more from them ahead on News 4 Jax at 11.